welcome back, or welcome to. There could be some new ones of you, but hi. It's been a little bit. Today I am finally up before noon. So I finally have enough time in the day to film a video before the sun sets, and I wanted to get on top of stuff. Me being on bed rest for like a week and a half really threw my whole schedule off for being prepared for the semester. Now I have about less than a week before my semester starts, so I wanted to go ahead and get myself ready. My to-do list today is set up my notebooks for the semester, organize my desk space because I have a lot of new like school supplies that I want to organize, read some of my syllabi because some professors are already sending out emails, so I want to get on top of those things, color code my classes so that I know what big assignments go with what color within my bullet journal for like my planner this semester, and I want to plan out my tonsillectomy video for you guys because I have not done that yet and I have a lot of footage that I need to sift through for that. So that's the plan for today, so let's just jump right into it. So now that I've written down all of the classes that I'm supposed to be taking this semester, I want to go through and color code my notebooks and make the titles on my notebooks for those classes. I usually use these pens. These are the Tool pens. They're like kind of like gel pens, but kind of not. They're just like a really easy set of pens that I just keep on hand on my desk to grab and like write things. Because they're pens and that's why you use pens. But these are like my favorite pens and they're the smallest little group that I have to color code things with. So yeah, I'm just gonna go and I'm gonna designate the colors for which classes I want to use them for. And then what I do by color coding is, one, I color code the title in my notebook, and number two, I can go through and in these color pens write out in my bullet journal / like planner for the semester the big assignments and like on the due dates that they're due. So if I have like a big essay due, like I'll write it in the color. Like if it's for an English class and I've color coded it blue, like I'll write essay due in blue on that day so that I know that it's for that class. That's just how I like to do it, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I've gone ahead and I have color-coded my classes in this order. I have an English class that I'm taking this semester called Intellectual Heritage 2, and that one I'm gonna do green because I had an English class last semester that I had color-coded green, and I just feel like that vibe worked. So we're doing the vibe again. I'm using the Yucky Red for my elective class for Introduction to Production because I'm not really excited for that class. It's just kind of an elective that my advisor told me would be good to have under my belt, so I am using the red for that because why not? For a class called Media Popular Culture I'm taking, I did the bluish green teal color just because it was kind of a neutral color that I'm not super excited about and not super upset about, and that is a class that I feel similarly about in that aspect. For my visual communication course, which is like my graphic design course, I did the light blue because I feel like that's my second favorite pen in this pack, and that is the course that I am second most excited for this semester. And for my media criticism class, the one that I'm most looking forward to, I did pink because pink is my overall favorite color and it just fits. So I'm in a bit of a dilemma because I have these notebooks for the semester. I have a 3-subject, just college ruled 5-star notebook. So I think I'm gonna go through and use this one for my major courses. I'm only taking 2 major courses this semester. So I'll use this one for 2 of them, and then I'll just save this for like another major course that I'll take in the future. And then I have these 2. So this one is a graph paper because I saw that like having graph paper makes your notes look a lot neater. So I think I'm gonna just use this when I want to do like study guides. I don't know. And then for my English class that I'm taking this semester, I want to use my iPad because I have not yet used my iPad for any note taking. Plus, I have a lot of reading that I have to do, and I think that it would be really beneficial to have all of my reading on my iPad this semester for like all of my textbooks and whatever, so that I can go through and annotate them like right there on the screen. So I'm gonna do all of my English notes on my iPad this semester. I have 2 more classes that I need to take notes for. I think I'm gonna use this notebook notebook for my intro to production class because we'll want to have something like on hand, a notebook instead of an iPad, because the charging of my Apple Pencil and my iPad might be a little too hard to gauge, especially because this class that I have is hybrid this semester, so I will be going to campus. I want to have some paper and pencil so that I can take notes and be prepared for that. And then I'm going to use my iPad for my visual communications class, which is kind of like graphic design class. It seems fitting an iPad for that kind of class. I was really stressed about trying to figure out which classes I would write actual paper notes for and which classes I would do my iPad notes for, but once I just sat down and looked at the classes that I'm taking and looked at the notebook space that I have, I just like really easily figured that out right here, right now with you guys. So I feel really proud of myself. This is the annoying thing about doing completely online school. Each teacher has different things that they want to use to do their online teaching. My professor just made me download this app called Tophat, so I just downloaded that onto all of my devices, my iPad, my iPhone. It's like an interactive classroom thing, and it takes a subscription, which is really annoying. Like, I really hate when professors make you pay for another online learning system than what we already have to use for school, because annoying. doing this thing with my content bullet journal where I go in before the video that I film or during the video that I film or before I edit it, and I try to plan out how I want to edit it or how I want to film it depending on the complexity of the video that is at hand. So at this point, I was just coming off of my surgery and I needed to plan out how I was gonna mishmash together all of the crazy videos that I took during my recovery time from my tonsillectomy. So this is where I put my plan together. And alas, here we are. I finally feel a little bit better about myself. I hate procrastinating things, and all of this preparation for this semester has really been weighing on me. This is probably like my favorite part of the semester because none of the anxiety of actual school has started yet. You're just really excited about all of the notebooks that you'll have opportunities to write in and all of the pens you'll get to use. Maybe that's just me. That really could just be me. I am going hybrid this semester. I was completely virtual in the fall of 2020. I really haven't even been back to my campus since May of 2020 because that's when I went back and finally got the rest of my stuff that was in my apartment. So I'm a little nervous to go back. I've been kind of having nightmares about it, but I'm also excited because I never really got a real chance to make friends at my school yet, and I think that this hybrid class will really give me an opportunity to make bonds with people. But I am excited to kind of introduce a normal life routine back into my life. So we'll see. A lot of people on my most recent Instagram poll of what you want to see me do in 2021 was vlogs. So maybe I'll be taking you guys along with me on those hybrid days. This is your sign to go and get ready for the semester.